are you going?
So what purpose do the barn cats serve at a farm?
Ratters.
Ratters?
Ratters. So it's interesting. It's they can be a problem because they're so attracted to the feed. So you really can't do anything. And
You're talking about mice or rats, right?
rats.
Yeah.
And if you have birds, then you have rats too. So
Yeah.
she said, they used to have rats so bad that they'd hear them in the house all the time. This is the first time they can't hear rats in their house, and it's because of the barn cats. They do all the work, right? They keep them away and they kill them.
Mm-hmm. Barn cats are actually quite a controversial animal because there's, a lot of talk about how they displace birds as well.
And they do.
Yeah.
They do. They're a hunter. You can't use them as a hunter for one thing and then be like, you can't hunt this one because I like it.
100%.
Also, hunt
Yep.
this one. So, that is a thing that they do because they're little predators, right?
Yeah. But you know what? Every option has a downside.
Yeah.
Because the rats have to go. So if you're not going to use cats, and you can't use regular snap traps because that doesn't solve the problem. All the snap trap will do is, kill the occasional one. It doesn't solve the initial problem.
Yeah.
So if you use poison, there's always a huge risk. We never use poison. Glue traps are no better than snap traps. In fact, I hate glue traps. That's I'm not going to get into that. I think that's cruel. But, so, you use cats and there's no perfect solution. You do what you can, right?
Yeah.
Rats are really a really hard thing at a farm.
They are,
Yeah.
and the struggle is, of course, having these beautiful babies. It's while they're useful as ratters and stuff, the hard part is roaming.
Yeah.
So the goal is to have trackers and an invisible fence, and
An invisible fence does work for some.
and to keep them in the spaces that we
What are
want
you
them
doing?
to be, and that way they're safe. So they're like indoor barn cats.
Yeah.
And they will tackle the problem. White Belly was out here, and
Yep. We had White Belly out, and he
uh,
did a great job for the period he was out.
and so now.
But White Belly didn't start his entire life as a barn cat, did he?
He did. He
Did
was
he?
a barn cat. Yeah.
Oh, he was a barn cat.
They were barn cats.
Okay.
And whatnot, but these ones are actively out and hunting, and we're not stopping them from doing that. So, and it's nice because we'll be able to put that little collar tracker thing on their little bodies.
Yeah.
And they won't fight. And it also makes it easy that you can put flea meds on them and whatnot. And Cujo's going to die when she sees them. She's just going to die.
Cujo loves kittens and
Cujo
cats.
loves kittens.
Our livestock guardian dog that has a heart as big as her body.
And she loves them. And then, this way they get kind of used to everything, and they're going to stay and, be safe at all times because they're going to be indoor. And some people are always like, go through rescues and, feral cats and stuff, which is great. But you can't, it takes a lot of time to get them used to you. And sometimes you may never get there. Getting them to stay, they don't. And it's a great program. We have several of them, right? Mr. Casey, Shiloh. So,
And Shiloh's a great cat.
but we want to be able to make sure that we can track them and contain them where we want, so we don't lose them to a car or anything. And they make cool little things now, like spike vests. And usually they're for chihuahuas and stuff. Cats are smarter than dogs. So, but we could get them little spike vests so that eagles can't pick them up. Things like that.
Yeah.
So so that they'll be safe, and then friends. And friends. And they're so huge.
Yep.
And it's pretty exciting.
Pretty exciting.
It's pretty exciting.
But anyway, I just want to do
panther.
a little introduction on barn cats and talk a little bit about what they offer.
And they don't have names.
They don't have names.
That's a part you shouldn't be given.
Maybe you guys should drop some names down in the comments section that we should consider.
What about Bagheera? Like the panther off of the Jungle Book.
Now you're just being weird.
Do you want to be a Bagheera? A little Black Panther?
Okay, guys. Well,
Yeah, so they're gonna get all the things, the houses, the cooling pads and heat pads and
yeah, this is just wonderful. Jessica makes everything complicated.
live rats.
Live rats, yep.
You're gonna get them all.
Going to get them all.
Hi,
Okay,
baby.
guys. Aren't you a little sweet barn cat? Now, it's not very often we get barn cats that are this mellow. Right, babe? She doesn't want to be on camera. But
Extra toe beans.
why are these two so calm for barn cats?
Well, this one I know she's a teacher, and she said she would take him in, so he was very loved.
Okay.
The gray one or the black one. But there's like 5+ more left that she's struggling to find homes for. So.
Aw. Hi. Well, these things wouldn't struggle to find homes. Hi. They're so calm. Barn cats are always an important part of a farm
Yeah.
because they're always good at
So
ratting.
cute.
So these ones were born at a farm, were they?
Yeah. So she told me the story. They had one black female,
Yeah.
and someone dropped off a cat.
Yeah.
And it was an intact boy, and now she's got babies. So, yeah.
So she rescued a boy and it.
Well, no, someone dropped it off,
Oh, okay.
and it just appeared because they're a farm. So,
Yeah.
and he looked like Old Soul. He was like happy. He's very handsome and sweet.
Well, there's very little acclimating needs to be done to them to us.
No, they're very, very cute.
The only acclimating that really needs to be done with a calm barn cat is for it to recognize what its home is,
Yeah.
so that it would wander back. But it is nice. We've had lots of videos, and I'm sure I'll link one down below, of more hissy barn cats that are not happy to be, encaged or imprisoned. But I think these ones are so content. You
Yeah.
look so content, baby.
Oh, them paws. Them nice beans.
Extra toes, you said?
Extra toes.
Extra toes. Look at the toes.
Extra toes.
Aw. What's wrong?
Hi. So now I'm just gonna lay so you can just rub my belly. 'Cause I like that.
Wow. So once again, barn cats that are these supposed to be little hunters, these ones?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was interesting. I was looking at the cows,
Yeah.
and these babies were trying to climb up the axle, I guess, of the truck and the car, and oh my gosh, there's a lot of babies. There's a lot of babies. So this one's older, and then there was a bunch of these guys black, and then there's some white and black,
Yeah?
and then this gray one here.